It's quiz time. Question 1. What's your favorite meal? Question 2. Why is that your favorite meal? Have you come up with the answers? Okay, let's get on with the video. Hey there, moneymakers. Investment is good, but what you invest in is more important. It's been shown that investing in businesses, be it long-term or short-term, has brought about a lot of money for the individual or business concerned. Stock investment is just a particular type of investment, which is one of the most lucrative ways one can invest. In this video, we're going to be telling you some critical questions you need to ask before investing in stocks, so as not to dive in blindly. So if you love investment or want to try out stock investment, this is for you. Basically, this video is for everyone, so keep watching. Again, as we always say, have in mind that this video is not created to make you feel bad about any decisions you might have made in the past, but to help you see the importance of investment and a few questions you should have answers to before you dive into stock investment. This is Wealthy Fact, where you come to watch, implement, and get wealthy. Please make sure to subscribe to our channel, slap that notification bell, and give us a thumbs up. Before we dive into the video, we would like to tell you what investment is. I'm not dumb. I know what it means to invest. Yes, we know. And we aren't saying that you're dumb, but YouTube always tells us to define. That was a joke. Just a joke. Anyhow, investment simply means the action of allocating money or effort into something in the expectation of future benefit. Investment doesn't have to do with just money. It could be time, too. Now that you've been reminded what investment is, and we never said you forgot, you might be thinking about investing in stocks, but maybe having second thoughts because you aren't sure about what you're doing, or you may not really have anyone to guide you on what to do. Or even you might have read multiple books but still aren't sure. Well, let us simplify it for you. We're going to be telling you a few critical questions to ask yourself before you invest in stocks. If you can answer these questions without stress, then you're good to go. Please note that if you cannot answer some of these questions, it doesn't mean you shouldn't invest. These questions serve as a guide to simplify stock investment for you. So let's not dilly-dally. Number 1. Is it the only option for investing money? You want to invest, right? And of course you want your money to bring forth good results. But why stocks? Could it be that stocks are the only option you have? Or could it be that you haven't really considered other investment methods? Over the last 2 decades, about 90% of the world's millionaires have been made by investing in real estate. For an average investor, real estate is the best method of developing significant wealth. So take your time, study other investment methods, and then pick. But if you still want stocks, then go for it. Number 2. What risks do you face by investing in stocks? At this point, you should know that the risks are part of what builds the mega wealthy. No billionaire's made his or her fortune by playing it safe. No. Stock investment comes with a lot of risks, especially for starters. Although the risks are mostly short-term, the stock market is very fragile, and anything could happen. Stock markets also experience their highs and lows, just like most things do. The risk of investments losing value because of changes in the economy or events that affect the entire market is a constant risk factor. Stocks investments also bear risks like liquidity, concentration, inflation, and so on. No economy is perfectly stable, so asking yourself the risks you're facing when investing in stocks shows you the way out and helps you protect yourself ahead of time. So, think risky. Number 3. What kind of brokerage is right for me? What is brokerage, you might ask? Well, it's simple. Brokerage is a fee or commission charged by a person or firm that arranges transactions between buyers and sellers when a deal is executed. Different brokerages have different strengths and weaknesses. Some brokerages have good customer services, while others have low fees. The kind of brokerage right for you depends on your investment goals and how much guidance is needed. Finding out the kind of brokerage that would work for you goes a long way in helping you invest well and not run into problems in the long run. Number 4. Should I invest all my money in one company? You should already know the answer to this, and that is no. You would be walking a really thin line if you do. Spreading out your investments in different companies is the best way to go about it. Let's look at Warren Buffett, the master investor. Warren Buffett has invested in Coca-Cola, 400 million shares, Kraft Heinz, 325.6 million shares, Apple, 245.2 million shares, Wells Fargo, 237.6 million shares. Warren Buffett still owns shares in Bank of America, Moody, US Bancorp, and others. He wisely spreads out his investments, which is a lot safer than investing in a single company. Even if something goes wrong with one of the companies, he won't be affected too badly. Number 5. Do I need to read books on investment? The answer to this one is a big yes. Warren Buffett, or the king of investment as some people may call him, spends 5 to 6 hours a day reading 5 newspapers and 500 pages of concrete reports. He does this every day. As they say, knowledge truly is power. What better way is there to get better in investments than to read voraciously? Number 6. What kind of investment account should I go for if I'm investing for retirement? Stock investment is very critical, and this is why we suggested reading a lot about it. Tax-advantaged retirement accounts are the best when it comes to investing money for retirement. This can include individual retirement accounts, 401k plans, which are basically company-sponsored retirement plans, and many other account types. Did you know that there's $5.4 trillion in individual retirement investment accounts? Did you also know that assets in IRAs have grown 10% in the last year, and that nearly 49 million households have traditional IRA? Well, if you didn't, you know now. A lot of people invest using IRA, which is one of the best options, so choose well. Number 7. How much tax would I be paying? Are you afraid of paying taxes? Give an honest answer. If you answered yes, well, you're not alone. Tax laws are very complicated in many situations. But did you know that taxes on stocks aren't as scary as they seem? Many people worry too much about tax when it comes to investment, but we don't think you should. When you invest, you pay regular income tax in most situations. Federal and state laws may vary, but that's why you have brokerages. It's such a large market with so many entrants. Brokerages are used to having newly onboarded clients. They're just a phone call away from getting it all sorted out. Number 8. When is the right time to buy and sell stocks? Now, we've been teaching you how to strike, but we've never told you when to strike. Before investing in stocks, it's very important that you know the right time to buy and sell stocks, because a single mistake could cause a heavy blow to be dealt on your side. Now, we would advise you to buy low and sell high. Very clever of us, we know. Of course, we know you know this, but it's the most monstrous problem of stock market that the majority of people just can't seem to figure it out. In such situations, it helps to grasp the idea of stock valuation. It's the basis of Warren Buffett's investment style. Get a rough idea of your stock's valuation and make your bet accordingly. Don't trade on your friend or relative's recommendation. The stock market can be really unpredictable. So if your investment lasts a long time, we suggest you continue to add to your investments regardless of what the market looks like. Now for the big secret. Lean forward. Come on, don't be shy. You aren't leaning. Why are you staring at your screen like that? We want to tell you a secret. It's a known fact that the large majority of investors lose money in the stock market, meaning quite often 9 out of 10 average Joes make losing decisions. So sometimes it helps to put yourself in the shoes of an average Joe and do the exact opposite. Voila! Buy when market is panicking due to the great sell-off, and sell when everybody is talking about investing in stocks. Easier said than done when real money is at stake, we know. So invest with a small sum of money you can afford to lose. This always helps you to make non-emotional decisions. Number 9. How much money do I need to invest in stocks? You might be new to the stock market and so might be confused because you don't know how much to invest. The truth is, you don't actually need a lot of money to invest. It all depends on what you're investing in. Apps like Acorn and Robinhood make investment easier by allowing you to invest little money. Most people who are just starting will want to invest just a little cash, and for this, we would recommend Acorn. Just a little secret, if you want to invest using Acorn, use an option for larger deposit amounts with lower annual fees, but don't invest all your savings in stocks. Number 10. What other kinds of investment can I pursue? Well, stocks aren't the only things to invest in. Although stock investment is one of the most popular, it's advisable to try out other investment methods like stashing money in high-yield savings accounts, real estate, bonds, mutual and index funds, options, and many more. Investing your money in things other than the stock market helps reduce risk and protect investment. All these things we've been saying for the past few minutes might sound strange and magical to you if you're new to the stock market. which is why we recommend that you read a lot before diving into this so as not to make mistakes in the long run. And that brings us to the end of this sweet video. We hope you enjoyed the list of things we provided and hope it helps you in understanding the kinds of questions you should ask before going into stock investment in order to avoid mistakes. Please be sure to subscribe to our channel, give us a thumbs up, and what kind of investment method do you think is the most lucrative? Leave your answers in the comments section below. Be sure to patronize our sponsors and follow up on social media platforms. Now, go and take the stock market by storm.